Hey guys, Melly Spirit here. How y'all doing? And yeah, my fan is blowing on me. And if you can see in the background, we got a storm coming. Not my favorite fun time because I'm still terrified of storms. Case in point. I do plan on trying to get back into videoing and gaming again here pretty soon. I just got out of the shower. My hair's still wet. But recently I keep on getting these lovely comments from you guys from my one video of imaginary place up here of where I'm gonna put this over my head, of me hating low-income housing. There is truth on that because I still hate low-income housing. First fact is that when I first moved into that low-income housing apartment place, I was never told it was a government issued low-income housing sort of deal. Never told about it. I was just told it was based on my income. That was it. Nothing was said of it being a government issued low-income housing thing where I'm taking advantage of the system and whatnot. You got to be told of where you're moving into. I was never told. I was just told it was based on my income. That was it. So this was under the old management when I was told that. So the new management was the one that never said anything about it being welfare sort of deal of low-income housing. They never said a thing either. They just basically thought we all knew that it was welfare or something like that. So basically I kept on seeing my rent going up and up and up, and I was like, why? Why is my rent going so far up? And I'm like I was making this was my rent due at this month, and now it's like skyrocketed way up here, and I don't understand. This is when I started to work really hard at my job and thinking, I can save, I have money put away, I can finally get myself a better place eventually, hopefully, move out on my terms and not their terms. And then I felt like, this is a nice place, it's decent, it's quiet, I had good, nice neighbors. I was in the city more, and now I'm out in the country, as you can see. It's nice and green, except for the looming lovely storm that's coming my way. But other than that, it was like a nice place to live, and I was really thinking I was doing pretty good for myself for starting out. Moving out of my mom's place and moving into my own and becoming my own independent woman, la la. But when I made that video, I was more of anger when I got told I was being kicked out because I made too much. Like my hard work was basically being thrown out, and I had less than 28 days, or 30 days, excuse me, less than 30 days to find a new place in a hurry, since of course why I found this place, which is not ideal because the yard is way too big. It's more yard than house. But the rent was nice, and I can cover the utilities, especially right now since everything has gone through the roof of everything, like utility-wise and bills-wise. But I could afford it. I could afford to live here. I could afford to breathe. I could afford to sleep. I could afford to relax and enjoy my life and plan things and hopefully get things done art-wise, because that's all the reason why I'm not 100% like coming back yet, because I'm trying to get art done for you guys. That is the reason why I've been delayed. It is very hard for a nooblet like me to do art because I am a nooblet at it, but it doesn't mean that I haven't stopped trying. If you are in my Discord community, you'll see eventually where my progress is and how I'm doing at it and all that lovely jazz. But I kept on getting like interesting comments from my I hate low-income housing video over and over and over again. So I decided to make this video in regards to that, and why I still hate low-income housing. So I've been hearing things from that place again of people getting pushed out. So this is the reason why I don't like this low-income housing apartment complex. Now, if you are in different areas in the U.S. or across the seas or anything, and your low-income housing is, you know, benefiting you, even if you start making over your amounts of money or over this thing, and it's still benefiting you, it's being fair to you, it is not costing you an arm and a leg to live there. Like, basically, if I still lived in that place, they wanted me to pay over like $3,000 to live there based off my income, and I could not even afford, you know, food, electricity, or rent if I still lived there. So that's how greedy they were. Over $3,000. That was greed right there. That wasn't looking out for anybody. That was them looking out for their money-wise and greed. So, yeah. That was the trigger point for me of why I made that video of anger coming out and getting stressed out and feeling sick from it. So if you guys are hearing me, it's my fan. That's why my hair is moving a little bit. It's also helped drying my hair. But anywho, yeah, that's basically the anger that was in me. Like, I have calmed down from it, like, you know, until recently when I'm hearing from my grandma, because she lived in a New York one, but hers was more, you know, she fell down, she was on vacation, she fell and hurt her back and had to get back surgery, and they kicked her out of her apartment. But she knew that she was in a low-income, government-issued thing, and her place was, like, you know, a decent place for elderly people to basically live, and I thought it was a nice, decent place, until they decided to kick her out because my dad was giving them all the paperwork and stuff for them to realize that she's going in for surgery, she's going to be down here for a couple of months, and they kicked her out. So, do I still hate low-income housing? Yes, I do. Because that seems like, you know, they're only looking out for themselves and the money that's coming into them. So, if this is not happening to you guys in, you know, your neck of the woods, that's awesome. But right now, I haven't changed my mind on low-income housing. I don't wish it upon anyone that gets into this sort of situation. I do hope that, you know, things get worked out and you're able to keep your apartment. But, you know, likely story, you might be in my kind of situation where you're desperately looking for an apartment. Another thing I want to bring up on it is that they kind of illegally moved me out because they gave me less than 30 days to find my place. Yeah. but you know, when I found this wasn't ready until February 10th, so I kind of stretched it to it. So things worked out at the end for me, but it could have been very differently, and I was stressing. Eventually, I still want to move out of this place and go somewhere else, and, well, basically still saving to find my own house. I'm so sick and tired of renting. I want to be done renting. I want my own place. But that's not going to happen for a while still. So, thank you for listening to me rant. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Stay safe out there. And remember to keep a calm head if things go into like this sort of direction. Don't make it, you know, escalate it out there worse than what I've been through. Don't escalate it. Believe in yourself. You know, you're strong, independent people, and I know you can go a lot farther. And I know you can get there. I know you can get there on your feet. Everybody can land on their feet. You don't have to stress so much. God will always have a plan for you. So have a blessed day. Enjoy your day and stay clear of the storms. As usual, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye, guys. Or see you soon if you want to watch any of the videos. my video game stories. Bye, guys.